everybody. Welcome to the stream. Just doing a simple super chat catch up tonight. I did I'm sorry I didn't get to these on Sunday. I got really overwhelmed and I'm sorry I didn't get to them and I should have. So I want to respect the super chats, read them out, give them. I've really like never this might be my first super chat catch up stream ever. So, yeah, thank you to everybody who sent one, and I just wanted to make sure that they, get the time that they deserve, and, with that being said, the chat, though lovely, though usually lovely, the chat does not run my show. The chat does not steer what topics, I am discussing, and the people who've subscribed for a while already know this, but just wanted to say that as a reminder. And for those wondering why it's set to subscriber like mode from only like if you were a subscriber 8 days ago, then you can comment because I'm not trying to grift off this. I'm not trying to get new super chats. I'm not trying to like um you know hear from new new people. Like this is to give respect to the people who were in the stream super chatting on Sunday. So I wanted to focus on that, if that makes sense. Okay. And then hopefully get to some other fun stuff that I wanted to get to on Sunday. That would be cool. That would be nice. Okay. Wow, how do people normally do a super chat catch up? Because I can't put these on the screen. I can just read them though. Okay. Here we go. Here we go. We're doing this. Okay. Fantastic Mr. Knox. Thank you for the two. I don't know if these are Australian dollars, AUD. You've forgotten your broom. Now sweep away. Thank you. Maybe you guys should send me a new broom to my P.O. box. Just kidding. Just kidding. Into the 64. Thank you for the $5. All I'm gonna say is good luck. This is not gonna end well for you. It's a damn shame. Siding with flaggers is a huge mistake. Sorry, not sorry. Like I've said many times, I am not on the side of flaggers. I do not think it's okay to false flag a channel. But thank you for the $5. Aided clock. Thank you for the $10. So you got caught sweeping for a flag it. People are digging up your lies, and all for a drunkard who betrayed his oldest friends and deleted his Twitter in a crash out. Welcome home. Yeah, it definitely looks messy for quartering right now. But I again not sweeping for him. Sweeping means you're saying it's okay, and I am not saying it's okay. I have very much many times said it's not okay because it's not. Ninja Work 111. Thank you for the $2. Why did you sweep for Jeremy Hambly? How much money? No money, just coffee. He sent coffee once to this event, Content Hotel, which happened last September. It was a 48-hour live stream, and Jeremy's coffee company was one of a couple different coffee companies that sent us some product for the stream because how else are we going to stay awake for 48 hours? Um, so yeah, it was just coffee, no dollars. Um, 3 different blends, if I remember correctly. 2 penny puppet. Thanks for the $2. Happy Mother's Day, Chrissy. What? No insult. Thank you, 2 penny puppet. I actually had we did some Mother's Day stuff on Saturday, so it was good. Chaz Kensington, thank you for the $2. Playing stupid won't help you or make you fertile. If only. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. No, that's true. Playing stupid does not make you fertile. Fill my crack in. Thank you for the $5. So how was your weekend? What even day is it? It's Thursday. All right. Ask me on Sunday, I guess. It was a weekend. Nick Hudson, just speak from the heart. Thank you for the $2, Nick. I try to. Sometimes that's not good enough for some people. Daniel Moore 199. Thank you for the 249 euros. Don't bring on Nina Iran, please God. Oh, I didn't. So maybe you're happy. The one person who's happy. Jason 1, thank you for the $2. All of these weirdos in the chat, SMH. Brian Landon, thank you for the $5. First time, first time. The grift worked. Brought eyes here. Can't wait to see how good the show actually is. Rooting for you. Rooting for it, you, Chrissy. Yeah, again, like, didn't mean to grift on Sunday. It was just I was trying to explain my position and give context to why I handled the situation as poorly as I did. Hero of Canton, thank you for the $2. Channel name should be Catholic Promoting Corn. Again, I've had this criticism a lot that as a Catholic, whether you're a new Catholic, I'm a new Catholic, right? Only a month. New Catholic, old Catholic, I guess it doesn't matter. The reason I speak with and interview adult film stars is not to promote them. I certainly am not like everybody needs to do what this person's doing. Like women, you guys need to do adult film. That's not why I talk to these people. I talk to them number one, so people can realize that they're humans uh, that have made mistakes, like we all have. And number two is so that people can get their story of how they got into it. I'm always very curious about how these women got into this industry. What were the circumstances around it? You talk to so many of them, you begin to see some similarities and patterns uh, that make these women more susceptible to this line of work. And I think that's helpful for people who have maybe daughters, um, or just women in their lives. Like, it's not my job to judge them. Nobody's perfect. But anyway, I used to bring them on my compound media show, Wet Spot, quite a bit because I used to think like adult film stars and comedians are sort of similarly put in this category of like once you dip a toe into this industry, you can't be anything else. Or yeah, I used to think like there was a kinship there. Um Brian Landon, thank you for the 4.99. Chrissy is number one talent on the internet. Can't wait. Yeah, there's no way to bring these super chats on the screen. Is there? I don't think so. No, 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 there's not. Because if I click on it, it just goes to that person's YouTube channel. Okay. MLS Making Law Simple. Thank you for the 4.99. Please ask Melanie to join me on a Lego stream. Does she do Legos? You mean like a stream building Legos? That sounds fun, actually. Russell. Hello, Russell. Thank you for the $2. Happy Sunday. How was everybody's week? Based Pill. Thank you for the $2 Canadian. CAD. Red Bar is watching. Red Bar is always watching. Wouldn't have it any other way. Lake Life, thank you for the 199. Chrissy flagged Clippers with Ho Keanu. Okay, so I've seen this come up a few times. I think I think there's a difference between um flagging someone for stealing your content, right? Making it not transformative, just lifting like 10 or 15 or 40 minutes of your content and just reposting it. Like that's wrong. Isn't that what people are coming after Jeremy for doing? There's a difference between that, like literally stealing content, which is what I called out a clipper for or flagged a clipper for. The difference between that and like flagging a channel or a video for like harassment or privacy or like whatever else. You just don't like what they're saying about you. So that's a misconception out there. Hunter, thank you for the $20. We love you, Chrissy Hart. Thank you, Hunter. Hunter, you've been here a while. Kieran July, thank you for the 10 Canadian. Reminder that all the people who are acting like piranhas over this false flagging cheered when Eric July false flagged someone's business for making fun of his hairy shoulders. You deserve it. You all deserve each other. Yeah, I am learning since the stream. I am learning more about that. And I think that was he was just very irritated by what was his name? Clippaverse? Making fun of him or talking about him. Let me see. Okay. Okay, I want to get through these. I want to get through the thing with the thing and the thing and the thing. Okay. Who's it? Right? Okay. Who's it? Who's it? For $5. Thank you, Who's it? Hi, Chrissy. Hope you're all right. Hope you can clear everything up. Please. Thank you, Who's it? You Yeah, I mean, I can try. I hope to clear up some things for people, but if you believe the worst possible narrative, it's gonna be hard to believe my side of things. So, and I understand whoever you like better, you're gonna go with whatever they're telling you. Mitch 88, thank you for the $2. Brooms in the chat. The Melting Snowman as for 5 Canadian. This is a literal struggle session, LMAO. This is a result of being part of the griftosphere. You get what you effing deserve. Yeah, I guess so. I guess so. I didn't really consider myself part of the drama farming YouTube world. 'Cause like you guys could see, I had done 0 videos about Jeremy, so I was not looking to, grift off of the Jeremy thing. Def Not Jer for 1.99. I want you to be true to yourself and the CBC. Oh, coffee brand coffee. Thank you, Def Not Jer. You Izucore for 1.99. Sub mode lol. Why you hiding? I'm not hiding. Like I think hiding would be not streaming at all. The dude 1764. Thanks for the 4.99. This is fine. It's totally going well. MLS making law simple. Thank you for the 4.99. Don't listen to all those haters. You and Melanie are wonderful. Oh, thank you, MLS. I'm like, where's the insult? Aloy man, thank you for the 1.99. How was your weekend? Trashworth 69. Thanks for the $2. Let the oranges set you free. I actually bought a bag of little oranges the other day with the bean. Matthew Hammond, thanks for the $2. Why are people demanding that you join drama? Because I think there's a lot of association. Like people assume that you watch all of the content by all of your like friends and acquaintances and peers, people who they see to be like your peers on YouTube. There's that sort of expectation for some reason. Yeah, I had some sense of the courting drama, but like I've explained before, I did not associate that with Melanie, and I didn't think that she was like supposed to be his spokesperson about the whole thing. Ooh, and because drama is very lucrative, Matthew. Chaz Kensington, thanks for the $2. Chrissy, you are lying and we aren't buying. Ghost Crusaders TV, thanks for the 4.99. To be clear, does this mean you won't be striking clippers anymore? Clippers, not people posting your clippers, not people posting your full content. I believe the people that were struck were people who had just straight up lifted and stolen content of mine that didn't transform it in any way, which I think I'm pretty sure that's not allowed. I'm pretty sure that's why people were going hard at Jeremy. Who's it for $5? The chat is asking about Venti. Was she supposed to be on tonight? If there was a change, can you please let us know why? Oh, Sunday? Yeah, I mean, I kind of threw that panel together kind of quickly. Honestly, it was supposed to be a Mother's Day stream, right? Sunday was Mother's Day. I had wanted in the beginning to do like before all this Melanie drama happened, I had wanted to do just a Mother's Day simpcast. So that's why I had like Cherry on and Kim Coulter on, and I had uh I had a few other mothers kind of penciled in. But then I had Venti on because everyone seemed so upset I didn't have her on with Melanie. So I was trying to, I guess, be fair to her at that time. Def not Jer. Thanks for the 1.99. Mel's husband is not gay, and Jer's not a Jer's not a dumb dipshit. He's not gay to my knowledge. Mo Sislak, thanks for the 1.99. Knew far more than you're pretending. Shameful. Yeah, like I discussed on Sunday and I think on Cecil's stream too. I had some sense. I had some sense that there was drama. I wasn't connecting it to Melanie to the at all, and I wasn't expecting that the whole chat was going to be like, Melanie, answer for this. Rescott 00, thanks for the $5. Do not apologize for talking to Melanie. It is not wrong. Hearing about the quartering is wasted time. People should ignore him and let him self-destruct. Yeah, I think that's what people have been doing. Mudcat. Thanks for the $5. Make sure to zip up Jer's shit-covered pants when you're done accepting that Coffee Brain Coffee money, sponsorship money, you upstanding Catholic. Yeah, didn't get money, but I did get coffee. And it was drank. It was drank by, everybody at the Content Hotel, and they appreciated it. Damage Control 54, thanks for the $2. You sit on a throne of lies. Hamilton Burger, thank you for the $2 Canadian. Nina Infinity didn't get crap. You made her cry. I am sorry that she got so upset over all that stuff. Definitely not my intention. The dude 1764, thank you for the $9.99. Having Mel on your stream isn't the issue, and stop gaslighting that it ever was. Ignoring, disrespecting, and lying to your chat is the source of all the anger. Well, when it comes to that, I would say respect goes both ways. You can't expect me, a streamer, to respect a chat that is not respecting me, and I think that's a fair thing to say. Like, if I have a chat wishing horrible things on me and my friend, you're not really acting in a way that's deserving of the utmost respect. Like, you can't disrespect someone up front and then expect them, treat others as you would like to be treated. I don't know. Yeah, I would say respect goes both ways when it comes to the chat. And also, the chat does not dictate the topics of the show. Honk, thanks for the $5. You are burning what's left of your credibility in real time. Well, I feel like I've been trying to do what I can to clear some things up. Of course, there'll be some things that people will have just made their minds up already about, and that's perfectly fine. Braid Zone, thank you for the $5. We will miss you on FNT, but a few months hiatus is in order. The chat will be filled with crap otherwise. Hope it's not permanent, but it might be. Thank you, Braid. Yeah, we'll see what happens with that. Seed, thanks for the $4.99. Sad, pathetic, all caps. Mo Sislak, thank you for the $4.99. I didn't connect Jeremy's drama to Melanie. You sat there and said you knew absolutely nothing about any of it. Enjoy your Kiwi Farms thread, Sufa. Yeah, I did. I have addressed this. I did not connect Jeremy's drama to Melanie. I knew that she had worked for him, but I didn't expect her to be like the person that had to speak to all of it and explain, like his motives or like, affirm or deny it. And also like, yeah, and I have mentioned this, like I do have a lot going on in my personal life, so I feel like those things may have contributed to not really, I don't remember like every single thing that's been discussed in every single stream I've ever done because I do a lot of streams. But when I went back and listened to the Nina stream, of course, I was like, oh shit, yeah, we did discuss some of these things. I just had like compartmentalized it. I had put it away. And then it was like 2 weeks later. Again, I didn't think to bring those things up with my Melanie conversation. Ghost Crusaders, thank you for the $4.99. Sundays are for church services. Thursdays are for corn stars. Amina Jeans, thank you for the $2. I'm going to give you the benefit of the doubt. Thank you, Anima. Gypsy Storm, thank you for the $2. Bring in Brittany. And I did. John Thomas, thank you for the $5. I stopped watching Quartering months ago, well before this stupidity, but I don't see the point of punishing you for this middle school drama. Thank you, John. No, New Jersey Ranger 201, thank you for the $4.99. How did you not know what's going on when even famed boomer Kevin Brennan is up on this stuff? This is just one channel striker defending another. Yeah, again, I discussed the channel striking thing, and I don't watch Kevin Brennan's content, so if he was talking about it, I missed it completely. James Bella, thank you for the $5. A good friend tells Mel you should not support a flag at Hamburger Hambly. BTW, your stream intro is cringe. Ooh, Frank made that intro. I like it. What would be a better intro, you think? John O, thank you for the $10. These trolls are insufferable. This obsession these people have with some petty drama between two people is legitimately deranged, and they're showing how deranged they are. Stay strong. Good luck. Thank you, John. I mean, there is a deranged element for sure going on, but as a lot of people have expressed it, I do understand the outrage to a degree because it is about a false flagging situation and taking down someone's channel for simply talking about them. It's not right to do. It might seem like petty drama from somebody who's not on YouTube all the time, like a normie perspective. So I understand that opinion too. Pokey Moon 99. Happy Mother's Day, Chrissy. I hope things get better. They have. Thank you, Pookie. Grande Taco. Thank you for the $5. Nothing Burger. Take my money. Jackson Left Eye. Thank you for the $2. Congrats. Lowell Cal of the year 2027. Chrissie Mayr. Oh, that's next year already. I mean, we still have more than half the year left. There's an opportunity for somebody to be a bigger Lowell Cal. I'm just saying, there's 6 months. Felix Colon, thank you for the $2. Do a Grace impression. So, the way I prepare for Grace impressions is like, I just sit and I listen to a lot of her videos, like back to back. And then I listen to the videos like on silent so I can get the physicality down. Yeah, the Grace impression has really evolved over the years, hasn't it? It's fun. And like you can't do an impression of somebody you don't like. I like Grace. I think she's entertaining. I think she's funny. Lindsay H, thank you for the 1999. Happy Mother's Day from Edgar the puppet and his handler. We love you. Oh, thank you, Lindsay. I think Edgar might be on Simpcast soon. Edgar's the best. So funny and so smart. John Taint, thank you for the $4.99. Sounds to me that some mistakes were made, but Catholicism teaches us that no one is beyond redemption. Let's not all fall into a 5-minute hate mob. Everybody has sinned. It's true. And everybody is worthy of Christ's love and starting over. Def Not Jer, thank you for the $1.99. Quartering is a total Chad for donating coffee, IMO. She Honage, thank you for the $5. I'm not a fan of you. But I actively hate the bloodthirsty internet mob that's trying to cancel you via guilt by association despite your apologies. Thank you. That's kind of what's happening. But like everything else, it's this too shall pass. Ira Brownridge Jr., thank you for the $4.99. This whole thing is dumb. The truth is, the truth that no one will say is there was not a right answer for you, and that's messed up for you. Happy Mother's Day. Thank you, Ira. Matthew Bishop, thank you for the $5 Canadian. Chrissy, have you yourself false flagged channels in the past? I've never false flagged anybody, but we have flagged people for straight up stealing content, which I think everybody would agree is wrong. I think we're all on the same page on that. Dave the Barbarian, thank you for the $20. Ignore the figs. Anyone who attacks someone for having a conversation with someone is mimicking the left when Susan Wojcicki ran YouTube and Jack Dorsey controlled Twitter. It's true. I don't think I think everyone should be able to talk to whoever they want about whatever topics they want. Hero of Canton, thank you for the $2. Here come the waterworks. Yes, I do get emotional sometimes. I'm sorry. It's part of being a woman. The dude 1764, thank you for the $4.99. Someone needs to tell her to shut this down. It's making things worse. And I did shut it down. I got overwhelmed and I shut it down. Gringo Mayo, thank you for the $5. Chrissy, you were on a stream that covered all of this. You knew what was going on. You lied. You're still lying. You deserve getting shit on for it. Okay. I think I addressed this already. That I had some sense of what was going on, not the full extent, and definitely did not felt like Melanie needed to answer for it. Matthew Hammond, thank you for the $2. I appreciate you, Chrissy. Thank you, Matthew. Zen Cat for $9.99. Thank you, Zen Cat. I'm not up to speed on all this stuff other than Jeremy's a piece of shit. I want to wish you a happy Mother's Day. Enjoy your baby. The most important thing. Take some time off to reset. Thank you. The baby is the most important thing. Wakener 1, thanks for the $5. You're only human, and there are plenty who are still with you. Stay tough. Remember to laugh. Signed, your favorite art model. remember you from, I think, Indiana. You came to the Fort Wayne show. That was fun. It was cool meeting you, dude. God, that was such a funny moment. Wakener was in the crowd at the show we did in Fort Wayne, and it came out in like my crowd work with him that he was like a nude model. Like that was one of his jobs is he got paid to be a nude model. And then it turns out somebody else in the crowd had taken an art class years ago and like had remembered that she had drawn this guy nude. It was the most wild thing. It was so funny. Dom 4, thank you for the €10. One wonders how you'd react to a leftist using their dad dying as an excuse for doing dumb shit. I imagine you would not be especially charitable, sickening behavior. Oh, the only reason I brought up my dad's murder is because I wanted to give context for when I talk about there's a lot going on in my life right now. Some of the issues that I'm dealing with that are causing me to be sort of like overwhelmed have to do with that. Again, not using it for a shield, just trying to be transparent and let people know like I have a lot of heavy shit going on in my life. Like don't want to go into every detail, but yeah, sometimes real life stuff gets in the way of the internet. Raider 3, thank you for the 8548. Happy Mother's Day, Chrissy. Thank you, Raider. Ozone, thank you for the 9.99. Have your recent life experiences made you question your newfound Catholicism, or perhaps wonder whether you and Melanie personally offended Jesus in some way? I definitely don't think I offended Jesus in any way. No, I definitely am not questioning my newfound Catholicism. It's the one of the best decisions I've ever made. Stymie, thank you for the 9.99. Chrissy, you don't have to explain anything to anyone. Whoa, now you tell me, Stymie. Deranged lunatic, thanks for the 1.99. Happy Mother's Day, Chrissy. Heart, 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 heart. Thank you, Deranged. Peacock, oh, thank you for the 1.99. Mel co-signed Jeremy's behavior. That's the problem. I see that. I see that now. Olivia Desovic, thank you for the 1.99. Love you, Chrissy. Happy Mother's Day. Thanks, Olivia. Sir Diesel 90, thank you for the $5. Happy Mother's Day, Chrissy. Fuck these haters. Just a bunch of drama-loving dog pilers. Yeah, people love drama. That's YouTube for you, baby. I hear a Frankenstein. Thank you for the $20. F these people. Based content is dead. Oh no, you can't listen to 50-year-olds talk about Star Wars. Oh, but there's a lot of people who love Star Wars. Mudbutt Beardo, thanks for the $5. I just woke up from a 1-year coma. Your chat moves a lot faster now. Malcolm Pipes, thanks for the $50. Whoa, Malcolm! Yes, Malcolm. Malcolm gets an applause. We indeed. Okay, thank you, Malcolm Pipes. People should realize you have a 2-year-old and a husband and a private life. You obviously were taken aback by the chat reaction to Mac, and she should have alerted you. All this drama that has ensnared you is her fault, not yours. I fully support you. Yeah, more of a heads up definitely would have been helpful. um, Ozone, thank you for the 4.99. Hey, this seems to be going really poorly. Have you looked into the Bloomingdale's executive training program? I've heard really great things. What a specific job request. That's funny. Oh, would be kind of fun to be at the mall like every day. Daniel Moore 199. Thank you for the €5.99. Happy Mother's Day. Response was good. I followed your conversation and I hope you can look to your faith for support and guidance at this time. Oh, yes, I am. Always, every day. Trash World 69, thanks for the $2. I'm here for Fendi, so let's freaking go. Nick Hudson, thank you for the $10. You are being used as a sacrificial lamb because the person that actually created the problem, Jeremy, has dodged accountability. Get through it and continue living your life. Happy Mother's Day. Thank you, Nick. Very astute. Big Wig Cthulhu, thank you for the $5. You're handling this well, Chrissy. Happy Mother's Day. Thank you, Cthulhu. Bullet Shepherd, thanks for the $4.99. Fenty, shut up. Being a mom takes precedence over e-drama. We aren't all terminally online like you and have no purpose in life beyond views. I mean, yeah, the real life stuff does very much come first. And it does take time away from things like a 3-hour documentary. But I also, again, like, didn't think to look into it more because, like I said, I didn't think it was Melanie's job to explain it all. Def not Jer. Thanks for the 199. I disagree that Jer is an asshole, and I'm not alone. She Honage. Thanks for the $2. This is a leftist struggle session. Yes, indeed it was. Mark 1217. Thank you for the 5 New Zealand dollars. Don't apologize to these morons in the chat, Chrissy. You chat with friends all you want. It's poor of Gary FNT demands you make a groveling apology. Thank you, Mark. Brian Z. Thank you for the $4.99. To the guests on the panel, 5K people are here to see her held accountable. She's been nothing but excuses. Call her out on it. Yes, we love the accountability mob. Just kidding. Yeah, the point of my stream was to like yeah, I feel like I'm repeating myself. I don't want to be redundant. Mario Carter, thank you for the $5. Shout out to Melanie Mook. I'm sorry, chat. I don't know who that is. You should super chat again to let me know. It's Melanie Mack. Volman, thank you for the $10. Chrissy, Brittany is a backstabber. No need for her to act this way. She's no friend. Indeed. Jeff Not Jer, thank you for the $1.99. I think Mel is the real person to blame in all of this. Ozone, thanks for the $4.99. A lot of Dabbleverse channels were reported and struck by you and Frank. This would be a great opportunity for you to apologize. Floor is yours. Well, I definitely am not going to apologize for striking someone who stole my content and didn't transform it. And it doesn't take much to transform content. Just like, I don't know, talk over it. Have a thought. Braid Zone, thank you for the $5. Bottom line, this is great reality TV. Props to the producers. Oh my God, I wish I had a producer. I do have a producer on Nightmare, though. Pilgrim, the Daddy Primarch. Thanks for the $2. I hope Gary is watching this and acts accordingly. Ozone, thanks for the $4.99. But my dad was murdered is trending on X. Grow up, guys. Yeah, again, didn't use that as any kind of excuse, just giving context for what's going on with me. GLP 1989, thanks for the $4.99. Zero hope left for Mel. Hannah Claire needs to get out. No amount of money is worth the reputational and moral self-inflicted harm. Kentucky Tim, thank you for the $49.99. Wow, Tim! Tim gets applause. Tim gets applause. It's a big deal. Thank you, Tim. Brittany needs to mind her own business. Mel's biz is her own. Chrissy's is her own. Troublemaking middle schooler mentality by both Kim and Britt. Friends stand behind each other without pulling knives. Shame on both of you. Well, that's what's tricky when you're, when YouTube is like your only source of income and you like to sort of fan the flames and make money, right? I mean, you guys know how YouTube works. The algorithm rewards the binary, the extreme takes, right? The she lied, the betrayed, like the big declarations like that. A nuanced take with a human perspective and a lot which needs context and understanding, like what I feel like my situation was about. That's not going to make you as much money. That's not going to trend as well. That's not going to get you as much engagement. So it's just the business. I understand it's a business. Old green one, thank you for the $10. How about telling the Jerry trolls, Jerry, to go F themselves and keep whining? You rock, Chrissy, and screw the drama weirdos. I would just say if you have a problem with someone, keep it to that person and not, who that person, friends of friends are. Def not Jer. Thank you for the $1.99. Jer is being bullied too. He is not fat or stupid. A Chugi Show Live. Thank you for the $5. Chat was bullying her. What are you on, Brittany? Good Lord. Indeed. Gabriel Knight. Thank you for the for the $9.99. Hey, I just woke up from a 2-month coma. What did I miss? A lot of people in comas. Ozone, thank you for the $4.99. Scarlett Hampton might be able to save this stream. Monty Granito, thank you for the $4.99. The super chats you were ignoring were calmly, they were not calm. We're calmly telling you that she was part of the deplatforming campaign. And if there were chats that were calm, they definitely got lost in the sea of angry, all caps threats to my life and sexual violence and etc. and emojis. So if there were calm chats, they were lost in the sea of very angry, vile ones. Ozone, thank you for the 189. Cherry Perez killing it. Yes, she did great. She really is the MVP. She is one of my favorite Simcast guests for sure. Just like gorgeous and smart and like always has a good take. ALF, thank you for the $5. The Bible says that you shouldn't allow your friends to walk in sin, and there's still a way to call out your friend without sounding rude or selfish. That's true. That's a good point. Hydra 1611, thank you for the $49.99. Wow. Woohoo. First time super chatting anyone, let alone anyone on FNT. Out of all the gay drama on FNT, this is by far the gayest. Chrissy didn't do anything wrong. It's not your responsibility to keep up with everyone's brain dead drama. Yes, it is. This isn't a cult. Yes, it is, Hydra. No, thank you so much. Thank you for the 50. Yeah, it is my job to talk about the topics I want to talk about. And I mean, there's lots of drama I'm not up on. So, Zato, thank you for the $20. Kino Casino, that's the hill. Andy Worski and his father, retard friend shitting on people. That's the hill, Brittany. Hey, people like who they like. And, you know, it's a business. Dreamer72, thank you for the $2. Give your child health care. Stop abusing them. Oh, he very much has health care. I never said otherwise. Very much as a doctor that we see. Malarkey, thanks for the $1.99. Is it really worth this crap to be on FNT? That's a complicated question, I guess. We'll see. We'll see what happens with that. Braid Zone, I guess it's up to Gary. Braid Zone, thanks you for the $10. So this boils down to Chrissy is good friends with Melanie, but Melanie is a bad friend who is currently employed by a very bad person. Chrissy should at least be able to read those tea leaves. Yeah, but I think, like, I can also understand someone's friends with somebody and doesn't wanna get into it. Also, at the time, I wasn't connecting all the dots, and I didn't think I had to have Melanie answer to it. And I also don't, like, know their whole friendship. I don't it's a lot to catch up on. Chad Wellington, thank you for the $10. Melanie is the epitome of a snake. Stay away from that woman. She will drag you down. If you really have become a Christian, let Melanie be the example of what a false Christian looks like. Yeah, I've been seeing a lot of that complaint. I don't think she's a false Christian. I think people dislike her for other stuff, and it's easy to throw her religion at her. Just like a lot of people were calling me a fake Christian. Like once you put that out there, it's another thing people can kind of use against you. The melting snowman thank you for the $5. Hi, Venti. Remember when Worski showed on stream how to get CP links on Instagram? And when PPP got naked on stream in front of minors? Oh, I don't know anything about that. If that's true, that's gross. Somebody, thank you for the $10. Just somebody. My problem with Melanie isn't that she says controversial things. It's that she's supposed to be anti-deplatforming and doesn't care that her boss is responsible for a critical channel going down. I don't think Melanie is pro, but I also didn't ask her about that. But I didn't think she was pro deplatforming. Mr. Ray P. Ray. Thanks for the €5. Chrissy, will you say hi to your in-laws minding You're a kid upstairs, Venti. Great job. You remind me of young Shmuel Buckman. Actually, Frank was taking care of the bean. Roadkill 101. Thank you for the 189. Save Cherry. Yes. Yes, Jerry did need saving. But again, she is oh, someone just sent me a $300 super chat. My God, no way. How did I miss that? Oh, it's because I'm looking at the old chat, not the new chat. Oh my goodness gracious. My goodness. I don't think I've ever gotten a $300 super chat in like my whole. Wow. Oh my gosh. I have to play all the sound effects for this person. This gets literally every sound. Every sound Wow. Oh shit, it's still up. Wow, Johnny Throttle. Thanks, buddy. You must be new. I don't think I've seen you around these parts. Thank you for the $300. At least now you know who your real friends are. Ain't that the truth? Ain't that the truth? Bum, bum, bum. It's true. I might be a little naive. But you live and you learn, right? Like Alanis Morissette says. Okay, back to the soups, the old soups. Daniel Moore, 199. Venti came in with her point about Melanie co-signing deplatforming. If Chrissie was actually aware of that, I'm sure she would have been against that. Yes, it was not handled great by anyone. OCO, thank you for the $5. Tell us the story about the wedding cake. Who ate what, when, where, and why? Hail Venti, the Nubian queen, mayor, to be contrite, honest, and humble yourself. I've talked about the wedding cake story. She ate the top of it. It's all right. To me, it seems like one of those things that like every woman should know, but maybe it's not. A maniac mutilator. Thanks for the $2. Hammerheads being a little dramatic. Verbal riot. Thank you for the $10. Psalm 34:13. The Lord is close to the brokenhearted and saves those who are crushed in spirit. Basically, we mess up, we take accountability, we move on. Very good. Thank you, Verbal. Gregory Lieber, thank you for the $2. I agree with Jerry. She wasn't saying much on that stream. Long last name, thank you for the $10. The chat is inconsolable about anything they don't agree with. They are being ridiculous at the moment because they want answers now, just don't understand that people have lives outside the internet. That is a tough thing to understand for some people. Chad Wellington, thank you for the $5. Also, happy Mother's Day. Night Call, thanks for the $5. Next time, ask Mel if they swing it with chair. Oh, you mean like being a swinger? Ew. The man bro dude, thank you for $20. To the chatters that don't get it, Brittany is trying to save her friend by hitting all the points. It's a tough love approach. Ugh. This isn't going away, but hopefully it will for everyone, not the quartering. I don't know. I did not experience that as tough love. Raw sauce, bro. Thank you for the $5. Bring people on. PPP on. Potentially criminal. Thank you for the $2. USA Curling will learn of your broom handling skill. That's actually funny. John Wayne, thanks for the $20. There's a reason why the entire internet from all corners and all sides, I wouldn't say all of the internet, but it does feel like a lot when it's, your whole algorithm. From all corners and all sides have universally gone against the quartering. And Melanie, the severity of the quartering's actions and Melanie condoning those actions and gaslighting everyone. Yeah, I definitely see more so now why people are upset about that. Tiny Toasty, thank you for the $4.99. Save Cherry. Zato, thanks for the $20. Chrissy, you are so fine. It's all these other dummies that are the problem. Thanks, Zato. Last Toxic Male, thanks for $2. Mazza says, be gone, thoughts. Mazza is forever. You mean like a mozzarella? Stymie, thanks for the $9.99. Brittany, grow the F up and get the F over it. That would be nice. Caffeine and sleeping pills. Thanks for the 4.99. Venti, shut up with your struggle session bullshit. You have been grifting off of this for 3 days now. Chrissy didn't do anything wrong. Hey, we all got to make a living, right? Ice loaded for $5. This is Venti's whole life, and it is sad. Jeremy's BS has nothing to do with anyone on this stream. True. Night call. Thank you for the $5. Be honest. All of y'all are still friends with Melanie Mac and doing a poor job of damage control. Suffager, $5 for feeding the children. Viking, thanks for the $5. Happy Mother's Day, Chrissy. You did nothing wrong. Your real fans don't care about all this drama. That's true. Hose a taco. Thanks for the 4.99. If you have messages open, it marks as read, even if you didn't read it. Now you tell me. Doesn't mean she read it. Happens to me when I have messages open. Yeah, it's like I saw it, then I considered it for a moment, and then I thought better of it because I was like, this is gonna be an ambush. Morally upstanding citizen. Thank you for the $10. The quartering is headed for rock bottom. Nobody else did anything wrong. I hate to see man crushed, and I subscribed to him before the drama. I hate to see a man crushed. We'll see. We'll see what he does. Ozone, thanks for the $9.99. If I had to do it all over again, the only thing I would change is that I would ask Melanie if she has a conflict of interest. Cherry, how are you letting this happen? Cherry! Yeah, again, that was not my angle for my show. Ray, thank you for the $5 to the panel. If the quartering flagged your channel, would Melanie even say something to him? Would she brush it off or do something about it? Most a morally upstanding citizen, thanks for the $5. I unsubscribed to Worski 10 years ago. Daniel Moore 199, thanks for the European 5.99. Venti, none of this drama is about you. Literally, no one's issue with the earlier stream relates to Chrissy reading your message. Stay on topic. But it was very important to her. Roadkill 101. Thanks for the 199. Jerry saves lives. She does. She's great. Natasha, very good. Thank you for the New Zealand 349. Venti, you are bullying right now. Log off. Surly SOB, thank you for the $50. Oh my God. Wow. Venti seems like she lives for drama. Stop wasting your breath with her. I mean, it is her strong suit. It's like it's her brand, right? Viking, thanks for the $2. Chrissy, now is the time to call Venti a Nicholas. No, that's not good. Creep Street Podcast, thanks for the $4.99. This seems way too intrusive and inappropriate. Chrissy just wanted to talk about her conversation with an old friend, her conversion with an old friend. Quartering is toast. It's over. Thank you, Creep. Kaiju, thanks for the $9.99. How was Jerry's weekend? We never found out. Furious Dan, thanks for the $2. Save Cherry from Repent. Hydra at 9. Thanks for the $9.99. In regards to my previous super chat, yes, it is brain dead drama when she's getting roasted and toasted for not addressing something on her live stream. It's ridiculous. And again, this isn't a cult. Tiny Toasty, thanks for the $4.99. I thought I spoke too much. Cherry needs to be quiet and let you guys talk. Toasty, you funny. Ozone, thanks for the $4.99. Okay, someone do a wellness check on Cherry. She's doing just fine. Malarkey, thanks for the $4.99. Brittany Venti is the worst. Lyman D. Coconut, thank you for the $20. Loyalty can be difficult to navigate, especially in the moment. Chrissy probably wanted to be loyal to Melanie. Yes, I did. So she didn't want to treat her like a DA treats a suspect. That's true. There is room for grace without excusing Jeremy. Thanks, Lyman. Morgan Tristram, thanks for the $5 Canadian. Please donate to Toys for Tots. Look, I have my own tot who very much needs toys. So, but if that's what you guys want to do, go ahead. Mo Sislak, thanks for the $9.99. I love when the heat is on people like Chrissy or Jeremy or Melanie. It's bullying. You guys are completely fine making careers doing the same to your political enemies. Who are my political enemies? I wonder if you mean just like leftists in general. That's a complicated super chat, I guess. Daniel Moore of 199, thanks for the European 5.99. Euros, not European. Venti, can you stop jumping in with catty remarks? Let Chrissy read the super chats. Was the problem not the chat being ignored? Allow her to read it. And here we are today reading the chats. Real Black Betty, thanks for the 199. Venti is being an insufferable jerk. Zop, thank you for the ILS 6. I don't know what kind of money this is. Indian, now argue about the wedding cake? It's always going to be a fun story, I think. That Star Wars girl. Thank you for the 4.99. There's over 5K people watching. Can everyone please wish Cherry her first happy Mother's Day? Oh, I'm so excited for Cherry. Her first baby's coming in September. It's so exciting. It's like you have no idea. Like being pregnant for the first time, it's exciting, but it's also scary. Glitchman Omega, thanks for the $2. Woman, am I right? Malcolm Pipes for $5. Venti, since the bullying shoe fits, wear it. You are clearly bullying Chrissy. Own it. Yep. Obi-Wan Kenobi, thanks for the $5. If you can't accept an apology from a friend admitting a mistake, you aren't a true friend. Anyway, stop being drama obsessed, silly women. Hebe Supermarket, thanks for the $2. Reminder that Chrissy live stream from January 6th. I mean, yeah. Welcome to 5 years ago. I guess some people catch up late. Last toxic male, thanks for the $2. A legend named Maza once said, "Be gone, thoughts." Geek Lord Gay, thanks for the $10. Chrissy is okay. Tax. Cherry came on without keeping up on the drama tax, which Chrissy is being blamed for. Venti is a bully tax. Caffeine and sleeping pills, thanks for the $4.99. And there is never going to be a good enough apology for Venti. This is why you don't negotiate with terrorists. Jake DeLesba, thanks for the $20. I'm glad that I turned into the Simcast just so we can deal with Brittany Venti's entitlement and disrespect towards the host. The lack of self-awareness is astounding. Chrissy, you don't have to deal with this tantrum. Thank you, Jake. Chuck Finley, thanks for the $19.99. I'm not a fan of Chrissy. I always love when people start with that. I'm not a fan of Chrissy or Jeremy or Mel, but Brittany is acting like she is the perfect streamer. She's trying to grift the Kino fans. Her channel is only relevant when there's drama. Daniel Moore of 199, thanks for the €5.99. Venti, this stream is for the audience, not you. Can you allow Chrissy to address our concerns and take your concerns up with her personally later? Yeah, and like I have mentioned before, we had spoken for an hour plus before the stream, and I kind of laid everything out for her, and it seemed like she understood everything. So I was very surprised when the camera came on, and it seemed like that conversation had never happened. Morgan Tristram, thank you for the $2 Canadian. Wow, perspective. Wow. Okay. God, Demi Moore's tapeworm. That's really funny. Thanks for the $1.99. God damn, Venti, I want to hire you to argue for me. She is great at that. Conspiracy of everything. Thanks for the $9.99. PPP on X. I love how every negative super chat Chrissy gets is whispered while she loud and proud shouts out the ones defending her. Bring me on, Chrissy. Should I whisper the positive? I'll whisper the positive ones now, and I'll yell the negative ones. Ozone, thanks for the $4.99. Chrissy, if you don't read 90% of the mean super chats, I hope as a Christian you will refund them on your end, including this one. Well, I believe people did buybacks, or I mean, you can do a buyback or a chargeback. So the people that wanted to do that did that already. Last toxic male, thanks for the $2. Money Shop Mazza is the past, present, and future. Real Howard Stern, thanks for the $4.99. Stop the sweeping. You're on the wrong side of this, Chrissy. Timothy McIntyre, thanks for the $20. Chrissy, all your co-hosts from FNT caught up about this. Caught caught up about this who are even further away from you, yet you are blind, not being able to see all the red flags. How can we trust your work ethic moving forward as a host in this sphere? Oh, okay. That's a valid complaint. Like I explained before, like I am not the exact same streamer as everybody on FNT. My content is very different from them, and I'm definitely not what I would consider like someone who follows like the 24/7 drama cycle. Like I have interviews on, I have people into my studio to talk. Like I do, like I said before, I do like webcam reactions and a lot of random stuff. And my algorithm like isn't my friends. It's the stuff like I watch with my husband. So yeah, it I missed it. I missed a lot of it. Ira Brownridge Jr. Thanks for the 199. Hey BV, can I go outside to see my friends? Myron Fern, thanks for the $5 Canadian. It doesn't matter if you had Venti on or not. It's the fact that publicly you said you didn't. It's publicly you said you wanted her on, and then privately you didn't. You lied. No, I didn't lie about that. When the chat first mentioned Venti, I was like, why did they want her on? And I was like, all right, I guess we could have Venti on. Why not? And then I thought about it. I'm like, all right, this is coming from like the most vile chat I've ever seen. Maybe there's not a good intention here. And then I thought better of it. And then I changed my mind, which I'm allowed to do. Okay. Creep Street Podcast. Thanks for the 199. Screw Jared, but this is becoming unsettling/creepy. GLP 1989. Thanks for the 199. Not about apologizing, but taking accountability. Well, seems like people's idea of accountability is like you have to say exactly what they want you to say, or else it doesn't count. That's just my personal experience. Chad Wellington, thanks for the $5. Ashton PPP wants on. Bring PPP. That's so funny. Like when they were first mentioning like the name Ashton in the chat, I thought they were talking about Ashton Birdie. I'm like, what does Ashton Birdie have to do with all this? Zato, thanks for the $20. Jeremy was douchey, granted, but to take up for Andy Worski, boo. Trooper FN 2525, thanks for the $10. Happy Mother's Day. The Thunderdome slop is just for views. If creators feel so strongly, there are legal options to deal with share that than these purity tests on live streams. Being a mom is more important. Yes, it is. Being a mom is the most important thing. Like I said before, I'd rather be a great mom and a bad streamer than the other way around. Jax on left eye, thanks for the $5. There's not enough SSRIs in this panel to pacify the IDF. Shehonage, thanks for the $2. They're this close to calling Mayor problematic. Oh, they have. Travis, thanks for the $4.99. No wonder Venti's an orphan. If I had to listen to that every time you told your kid something, I'd want to be dead too. That's rude. Rude, Travis. Aussie O, thanks for the $5. Now I see why Venti ate your wedding cake. She's cakeless. It was a delicious cake. Josh Cruz G, thanks for the $19.99. If you are overwhelmed and just you click off a message, doesn't mean you read the message. Brittany can accept Chrissy's answer or not. Asking the question over and over and over because you don't like the answer can feel like bullying. It's true. It's true. That's what I felt like. Ghost Crusaders TV, thanks to the $4.99. Jesus, come on. Jeremy and Melanie have more subs. That's why you didn't want to start any drama. Just admit it. Happy Mother's Day. No, it has nothing to do with the amount of subs. Just the fact that like she was my friend and I didn't have her on to talk about Jeremy. Like to like a large extent. Because I have people on the show like who don't have large subs. Dat Pie over there, thanks for $5. Chrissy, I've never watched you, but your explanation was sufficient for me to understand, and I think a portion of the audience at least will calm down. Aw, maybe. Who knows? Hope so. Most is like, thanks for the $20. Chrissy, on the stream, you pretended you knew absolutely nothing and didn't hear of the drama. Not that you got conflicting messages. You and Melanie both cry about bullying despite making careers. Being edgelord bullies? Yeah, I think I explained this. I explained that, I think, about the conflicting messages. I think I compartmentalized the Jeremy stuff. I think I like put it away and I was like, I don't see what this has to do with Melanie because I'm interviewing Melanie about unrelated topics. So I just didn't think she was like had to speak for him. But I get why people think that way. Ashley shows up. Whoa! Thank you for the $99.99. Oh, congratulations on your conversion. I've just started OCIA. You're an inspiration and your priorities are in the right place. God and family first. I just wanted to let you know you're doing the right thing by God, and that's all that matters. I hope you find peace in that. Thank you, Ashley. No, it's like I said before, it's one of the best decisions I've ever made. It's exciting. While I don't know a lot right now, and I feel like this is just the beginning, I talk about it because it's exciting to be on the right path. Sphero XX Sphero, thanks for the $10. Venti, speaking of apologizing, did you ever apologize to Rollo Tomasi when you were trying to hide the fact that Destiny and Lauren Southern were doing it? What did you accuse him of being again? I think she answered that during the show. Natasha, very good. Thanks for the $8.99 New Zealand. Venti, you treat everyone like they're your boyfriend. You're a nightmare. Roadkill 101, thanks for the $1.99. Cherry Osby, breakfast and lunch. Sorry. Keller Blair, thanks for the $4.99. Maybe instead of going at each other, go at Melanie Mack, who is a fake Christian and has always been. Big Week Cthulhu, thanks for the $10. Venti, the two things are not mutually exclusive. It is really blowing your mind that someone could look at a DM from you and be like, I don't have time for this from Venti right now. Come on. In hindsight, I guess I should have been completely honest and said, you're going to completely ambush my friend, and that's not what this show is about. But hindsight is 2020, right? Beck's Fire, thanks for the $20. Neglecting your crying baby for days. Okay, never said that. To do research that's already been done and summarized by your peers is a choice that's solely on you. If you lack empathy for your own kid, you clearly don't have it for others. This is a stretch in every sense. Definitely did not neglect the baby for days. I think this must have been twisted from when I said I had been like staring at my phone for a while, like trying to catch up on the drama, and the baby was like feeling ignored, and then that hurt my heart. Raw sauce, bro. Thanks for the $5. Chrissy, you lied. You're not even apologizing. Stop gaslighting and admit that you sweat from Melanie Mac. Bring PPP on. I will not apologize for Melanie on. That's never going to happen. John Tan, thanks for the $4.99. Brittany, there are effective ways to persuade people. You aren't using them. Uriah Burgess, thanks for the $2. Cut her some slack, Britt. Justin Reynolds, thanks for the $5. So how was everyone's weekend? Morally upstanding citizen, thanks for the $2. Entertainment, just the word entertainment. Zato, thanks for the 20. Venti disappeared, got wifed up, and shit out a kid. Oh, you're talking about me. Venti disappeared, got wifed. Oh, no, Zato, you're saying this about Venti. You're saying that Venti disappeared, got wifed up, and shit out a kid. Now she feels compelled to come back and lecture us. Just go away again, Brittany. Be a mom. She is not wifed up. She is very much single as far as I know, and she definitely doesn't have a kid. Unless she's hiding a kid. That would be a lot to do. Malcolm Pipes, thanks for the $10. I'll put my $5 in. Venti is not nor deserve an apology. She is plainly bullying Chrissy. She has been given a very valid and believable explanation. Please shut up. Ass pennies. Thanks for the $2. Venti's husband needs to get her in line. I think that didn't work out there. Lord Licorice, thanks for the $5. Ooga Booga gave Hoffman's puppet. What? Kyle Edgeloff, thanks for the $20. Apologize for labeling yourself a comedian. Christina Pazitsky wouldn't be this boring. Peppa Lag, thanks for this $9.99. Chrissy, as a comedian, you should take deplatforming and censorship seriously. This is not just drama. I don't think I ever. If I did, I don't feel that way. It is censorship, and deplatforming is serious. Feta Eater, thanks for the $1.99. Welcome to Girl Fight. Same points repeated 1,000 times. Kaiju, thanks for the 9.99. This May or Venti beef can only be decided on a new episode of Tism, hosted by Dank and Bering. Femme Natal, thanks for the 1999. Chrissy, the problem is no one can get answers from Jeremy, and Melanie is sweeping for Jeremy. You were the first one to have Melanie on, and the people demand answers from her. That's why you are here. Yeah, and I'm definitely not stopping anybody from having Melanie or Jeremy on their channels and, asking them what they want to ask. Morally upstanding citizen, thanks for the $2. Ignore this. Chad Willington, thanks for the $5. Mel is the new Meg. Everyone should tell her to shut up. Who's Meg? Luis Messina, thanks for the $5. The quarter infection is glorious. Praise the Grandpa Nurgle and happy Mother's Day. Who's Grandpa Nurgle? Should I do a deep dive? A Leaf, thanks to the 5 Canadian. Get the rotund Canadian on stream with his turd bell and prognosticating. I didn't even know that was a word. Hair of the dog, thanks to the $4.99. Let's all have a nice glass of chocolate milk and chill. My torch leads the way. Anti-cancel culture. Thank you for the $20. Brittany Venti and Kino Casino need to understand this is not their channel. It's not Chrissy's job to defend them. It's not her job to do the homework you want her to do. It's not her job to cater to your chat invading her. That very well put. Thank you. That's exactly what happened. Yeah, you're not just because you are on someone's channel or have been on their channel before does not make you entitled to run the show the way that you want to or force the topics you want to talk about. And yeah, like I said before, the chat, for me personally, the chat does not steer the topics of the show. We love the chat. We appreciate the chat. We respect the chat, but again, respect goes both ways. Lonesome Drifter, thanks for the $10. C, would you challenge Mel on sweeping for Jeremy and chastise her for that, given that you are pro free speech and Mel also is supposedly free speech? Yeah, that's a little. Some of these are getting redundant, but again, they were all coming in at the same time. Hero of Canton, thanks for the $2. Censoring super chats is the wrong move. Oh, no, we're not censoring them. They're all here. Ravenclaw for Rohan, thanks for the $15. With respect, Brittany, you need to give your friend some grace here. Motherhood is taxing. Oh, boy, is it taxing. And she's trying to answer your questions, but talking over Chrissy nonstop is not solving the issue. But it does make for good content. Keys 215, thanks for the $10. I have zero dog in this race, but what I see is a guy that's not worth it, destroying you guys' friendships. The guy is a creepy scumbag who tries to use money to get women to do his bidding. Warden, thanks for the 40. I don't know, kind of, maybe that's Indian. Britt just wants you to disavow Mel for laughing. Chris Tony, thanks for the $5. I understand being pissed at the quartering. I get not liking the live stream with Mel. I don't believe what happened on your show is worth the upset. Ulf Hidnar, thanks for the $5. Bring on the Kino Casino. Agent Gun, thanks for the $10. In going to make it easy for you, Chief, you brought on Ghislaine and were surprised when people started asking about Epstein. I can understand how people see it that way. Davo Mac, thanks for the $5. Anyway, hey Cherry, how's Somaliland doing these days? Rice Patty Maker, thanks for the $2. Subscriber only mode for this is regarded. Myron Fern, thanks for the 2. Canadian Matthew 815 17. Oh, let's look that up. 8:15:17. Am I doing this the right way? Oh, 18:15-17. Whoops. Okay. Okay, Matthew 18:15-17 outlines a biblical protocol for church discipline and conflict resolution among believers with the primary goal of restoration rather than punishment. The passage establishes a 3-step progression for addressing a brother who has sinned against you. Number 1, private confrontation. The offended party must first go to the offender alone to point out the fault. If the offender listens, the goal is achieved and the brother is restored or gained. 2 is small group witness. If the offender refuses to listen, the process moves to involving 1 or 2 others. These individuals act as impartial witnesses to establish the facts based on the Old Testament principle that every word may be established by the mouth of 2 or 3 witnesses. Well, that's interesting. Church intervention. If the offender still refuses to listen to the witness, the matter is brought before the church. If the individual remains unrepentant after its final appeal, they are to be treated as a Gentile and tax collector, indicating a withdrawal of spiritual fellowship and exclusion from the community until repentance occurs. Interesting. Interesting. Okay. Dat Pie over there. Thanks for the $5. Are you going to bring in the Kino Casino on to get their input? I did not. I got overwhelmed. Gregory Lieber, thanks for the $2. Read the chats. Here I am. Anti-cancel culture. $5 USD. Do not add Kino Casino. That will get your channel banned. Do not fall for that. Platforming a banned channel is a bannable offense. Did sort of feel like a trap at the time. Shadow the Master. Thanks to the $5 Australian. As Gary says, it comes down to authenticity. That is why people are mad at you, Chrissy. Once you abuse it, it's hard to get back. I feel like I've been pretty authentic, but people can believe what they want to believe. The Happening, thanks for the $5. Chrissy, this some great boundary pushing comedy. Bravo. That was not a very funny stream. Moderator Marcy, thanks for the $10. Glad to see this stream donation will possibly go to charity. I never said that. Can you talk about the wedding cake story? I want to hear Chrissy's perspective. I've gone over that. Timothy McIntyre, USD $5. Question for Venti. If she were in your shoes, how would she handle the situation moving forward? Oh, that's a good question. Kaiju, thanks for the $4.99. But I say unto you that ye resist not evil, but whoever shall smite thee on thy right cheek, turn to him on the other also. Anthony Michael Saberi, thanks for the $30. I'm done with this drama. Podcasting has taken a step backwards. Love you, Chrissy. Jake Lesba, happy Mother's Day, Chrissy. I can tell how good of a mother you are based on your patience when dealing with this children's tantrum. Don't let anyone bully you into doing anything you don't want to do. Thank you, Jake. No, that's important. It's important not to do exactly that. Mutt Bud Beardo, thanks for the $5. You will get double the super chats if you bring the casino on, and that is what that would be grifting, right? To get them on just for the money. So I did not do that. Also, like anybody's welcome to have them on their channel, right? That seems like obvious. Jay Viper, thanks for the $10. Give this to Cherry. She's holding the show together. GMP, thanks for the $2. You should have them on. This is the biggest topic. Ozone, thanks for the $4.99. I am genuinely taking legal action if you don't read my super chats or refund them on your own. You grifter. Yeah, I think you could do it. I think all these chats here, I don't know. Actually, I don't know if they take them away if you do a chargeback. I'm not sure about that. But there definitely were chargebacks. Dat Pie over there, thanks for the $5. Not putting on the Kino Casino will hurt you far more than worrying about a plan. No plan survives first contact. What's that a quote from? Dat Pie over there, thanks for the $2. You have hosted Andy Worski on multiple times. I think I had him on once 3 years ago on a Simpcast. Keck Lord Gray, thanks for the $5. Grifter Chrissy, tax, take my money, freely given. OCO, thanks for the $10. Chrissy, please tell your side of the story about you stealing Christmas packages at the Compound Media work event. The traditional P word for Christmas packages is blocked for some reason. Oh, I've told that story a million times. Daniel Moore 199, thank you for the €5. Upholding free speech isn't her job, and if it was, wouldn't platforming Melanie and Venti not prove that? Or does Venti want Melanie deplatformed? Ooh, interesting. Roadkill 101. Wow, $50. Happy Mother's Day. According to accountability, it accounts for 80% of proper accords. So this whole stream is rude. Dat Pie over there, thanks for the $2. Just rip the band-aid off. It will only hurt more. One Wolf 88, thanks for the 5. Honestly, I can see both sides and Mel and her misguided loyalty to Jeremy in defending him. Rice Patty Master, thanks for the $2. Things on the Ethernet move fast. It's now or never. Mudbutt Beardo for 2. You were on F&T with Alex Jones, who is banned. Well, F&T is not my show, and I don't have any control over who they book. Hannah Piggin, thanks for the 5. New Zealand. Chrissy, girl, these casino guys won't go away if you don't let them on today. We don't need this drama. Bring them on. It probably would have been drama either way, to be honest. Johnny Mumbles, thanks for the $4.99. How long are we going on about this? It's so fucking petty, going around in circles. Venti will never be happy. Happy Mother's Day, Chrissy. Thanks, Johnny. Hero of Canton, thanks for the $2. This chick is the woke right mob. Braid Zone, thanks for the 5. Venti is so bossy that she lends credence to Chrissy. I would never want to deal with a woman like Venti in my life. Dat Pie over there, thanks for the 2. Ashton is not banned whatsoever. Yeah, I think I saw that and I was like, Ashton? Ashton Purdy? RJ Game News USA, thanks for the $10. Chrissy, I believe you, but as a Christian, will you look into the camera and say, I do not support the swinger cuck lifestyle? Jeremy Hamley, I do not support the swinger cuck lifestyle of anybody. I don't know anybody whose marriage has been strengthened by swinging. But has that been proven that he's a swinger? Potentially criminal. Thanks for the $5. Chrissy is ducking so hard you'd think she's a Brazilian MMA fighter. I was overwhelmed. Admittedly, was not expecting all that. Conspiracy of everything. Thanks for the $4.99. You are going to get destroyed if you don't bring on Kino Casino tonight. And you are right. I think it would have been bad. It was bad either way. It was a no-win situation. The Macho Cut. Thank you for the $9.99. Okay, wow. That's the old super chats. Okay, there's new super chats. Wow. Okay, I didn't expect all this. Okay. Not Jeremy Hambley. Non-simps are getting banned. Sad, pathetic. I knew a couple people from I had heard a couple people Sunday were getting banned from the chat for spamming. That's all I know about. Volman 5033, you were in the wrong place at the wrong time. You could say that again. Thanks for the $2. How was your weekend today? You know you're right when you silence all dissent. Definitely not silencing dissent. You are free to say what you want. Garfield Bizarre Adventure, thanks for the $5. Chrissy, have you considered getting Wings of Redemption or DSP on? They both love banning people in their chat. They could give you some advice. I don't know who Wings of Redemption is, and I have heard I've heard the name DSP a lot. I just I don't really remember his backstory right now. How was your weekend today for $1.99? Yeah, trust Aaron, super simp. He isn't a dipshit. Aaron who? CJ, 7PJ, thanks for the $10. Christy, you are such a talented comedian. Thanks for all. I was expecting this to be an insult. Christy, you are such a talented comedian. Thanks for all the laughs. Everyone makes mistakes, and I hate to see friends turn on you so quickly, especially when they make money attacking you. Well, there's your answer. That's your answer for why that happens. Nicholas Diorio, the chat runs your show. Ruins your show, runs your show. Quit. Not for me, it doesn't. And if you don't like that, you could probably. I know there's people who do run their show that way. Viking, thanks for the 5. I'm so glad you're turtle. I had never seen that before. That was the craziest thing I've ever seen. The tortoise, yeah, Iggy the tortoise peed on her. I think she probably scared him. Because sometimes maybe it was like they don't like to get picked up by people they don't know. I don't know. I have to look into the tortoise reasoning for that. Daniel More Business 199. Thanks for the 249 euro. Hey, hope you're doing better. Thanks for doing this. Oh, appreciate that. Am I doing better? Time will tell. Way Walla Yimuna, thank you for the $20 R. Does the joy of bringing a child to the world does the joy of bringing a child to the world compensates for the realization that there was a high likelihood of the child to be ginger? There was actually zero chance of the baby being a ginger because I'm not a real redhead. I am this is my real color here. I'm like a dirty blonde. I don't know, light brown. I just got my hair like re-dyed today. Normally I'd be able to like show you my roots, but I just had it dyed today. So yeah. No ginger babes. Cameron, thanks for the $2. Surely the stream will fix it. No, not trying to fix anything, just trying to respect the super chats that were sent that I didn't read that I should have read. Arma God, thanks for 199. Don't let that Sasquatch Brittany get to you. That's not nice. Devin Diamond 81. Thanks for the 499. My first stream, kick some ass. It's just a cat. Nicholas D. Oreo, thanks for the $2. Vaccinate your child. Well, that would be up to me, wouldn't it? Lance Truth Seeker, thanks for the 499. Chrissy, all the haters will see their days of judgment. Shame on them all, especially WATP, the biggest snake. I haven't even watched any of their stuff in a while. I'm not caught up on them. Mr. Zeeb for 199. Happy late Mother's Day, Chrissy. Thank you, Zeeb. This reminds me of like one of the little people in Guess Who. Nicholas D. Oreo, thanks for the $2. There's always Islam. There's always Islam if this script fails, Chrissy. I don't think I would be a very good Islamic. Leviath. Thank you for the $2. May the Grand Papa Nurgle bless you and all the chat. Do I need to look up Papa Nurgle? Is it in Google? Please don't be porn. Please don't be porn. Oh, okay. Papa Nurgle, known as Grandfather Nurgle, is the chaos god of disease, decay, despair, and rebirth in Warhammer 40,000. He embodies the mortal emotion of despair and the acceptance of inevitable death, viewing his followers with a paternalistic affection that contrasts sharply with his grotesque appearance. As bloated, diseased humanoids surrounded by flies. Sounds exciting. Okay. Cameron F for $2. Address your flagging history. I went over that. Thank you. It was a content theft issue. Rocky BB, thank you for $2. You're using your kid as a shield. Disgusts me. Again, never used my kid as a shield. Just brought him up to bring context to why I'm pretty overwhelmed in my IRL right now. Anybody who is taking care of small children can definitely identify there, especially when small child is still nursing. War Wizard, thanks for the 199. To the Simpson chat, Chrissy is totally into you. Oh yeah, I'm totally into you. MLS making law simple for $9.99. Do you like Lego? I do like Lego. I've really got into like doing. Well, the baby has Duplo Legos, which are the bigger ones. But yeah, I like a Lego. Who doesn't like Legos? Cameron, thanks for the $5. I wonder how your dad feels about using him for sympathy. Oh, definitely not using my dad for sympathy. Just like I mentioned before, brought up that situation for context as for why I'm sort of like reached my full bandwidth on life gets overwhelming sometimes. We've all had moments like that where there's a lot going on. And you miss some things, right? Jerry Hambley is fat for $199. Why even have a chat? Just text Super Simp Aaron. Which Aaron are you talking about? The Ford Factory, thanks for the 999. Chrissy, are you the funniest MFer? Please don't ever stop. I don't know if this is serious or not. Thanks. Nicholas D. Oreo for 5. You should keep one foot in the door with that industry. Me thinks you'll be back there soon. What industry? You mean like YouTubing or something? Or comedy? FFS cast for 199. Biddy, nice grift with sub only. Just did it so I can focus on the people who, sent old chats. I didn't know how long it's gonna take me to get through that. Sent chats from Sunday that didn't get read. Cameron F, thanks for the $2. Does Melanie approve or will she sweep that for you? Yeah, I don't think Melanie cares what I stream about. I don't even know if she watches my content. Daniel Moore Business, thanks for the €5.99. The same people accusing you of being pro deplatforming are asking why you platform corn stars. That's a good point. Everyone deserves grace and a chance at redemption. True. Thank you, Daniel. And they are people too. Nicholas T. Oreo for $2. Dance for my $2. Dan, should I do? That's fun. I should make this like a normal thing. Wow, that's a really long song. Viking for $2. Deplatform all failed race car drivers. Oh, are you talking about Cody? I think he's a pretty good race car driver, although I don't really follow it too closely. Weekend Chipotle Enjoyer, thanks for the $4.99. Your mod Aaron keeps soying out. Can you put a leash on him? I want to watch this content filled stream in peace. I'm 16 years old. You're 16 years old watching my channel? Wow. I thought for sure I didn't have anybody like under 35 watching. I don't know what mod Aaron is doing. I have to look into that, I guess. B Dabbler. Oh, B Dabbler. Thank you for the 199. Do you bury your miscarriages? I've actually never had a miscarriage. But if I did, yes, I would bury it. Professor Savage Dad for $5. Klippa got his channel struck for ripping off Eric July's logo and IP. Aha. Okay. Was it just the logo and the IP, or was it also like harassment? Mo Sislak 247, thanks for the $4.99. Why were you totally okay with harassment dog piles when it was Frosk or Mercanti who got run off Twitter, but you whine, literally cry when it's you? Well, harassment dog piles. Well, I did a Frosk parody, like an impression, and I did a Alyssa Mercanti parody impression. I think that's probably what you're thinking of. Whine and cry when it's you. I'm not whining and crying. If I was crying the other day, it's because I was thinking about all the shit going on in my actual real life. Cameron F for $2. Since you lost F&D, I hear the quartering is hiring. Kate to the Swiss for $5. Heart Chrissy. Thank you, Kate to the Swiss. Thank you. Larry Daniels TV for $2. Can you hook me up with one of your Pono friends? Pono, you're going to have to be more specific than that. Who do you like? I also don't know all of them. Filane A, thanks for the €2. No matter how many nice super chats you got felted. Also, what is the definition of felted? I feel like this is like lingo from the Kino guys. Like a catchphrase or something. Nicholas D. Oreo for $2. Can you tell the story of your fantasy again? Which one? Big Wig Cthulhu 6902. Thanks for the $5. It's not about how hard you can felt. It's about how hard you can get felted and get back up and keep felt. It's true. That's almost wise sounding. Nicholas Gurr 69 H2Y for 199. Threw Venti threw her friends under the bus for clout. It seems that way. Dashing Panda 26. Thank you for the $5. Came here to throw shade at the Ratche Venti Betch. Oh, you're trying to do like code at the Ratche Venti Betch, who will only be known for being a victim, and Carolyn Borisenko for banning me for saying furry. Okay. I forgot about Carolyn for a second. Thank you, Panda. Jeremy Hambley is fat for 199. Making someone like Aaron Ahmad reflects poorly. Okay, I have to look into this. I don't really know who this is, but Nicholas D. Oreo. No, self-respecting people. No, self-respecting people in this space will hire you. Well, I work for myself, so I guess I won't have to worry about that. Think before you simp for $2. Will you and Brittany ever make amends? I don't think so. I'm okay with that. Garfield's Bizarre Adventure for $10. I never say never, I guess. For $10, Riley was selling merch with Eric July's unaltered trademark logo on his merch store. Speaking of Riley, Minsald left him, and she is currently accusing him of abusing her. That's horrible if that's true. Well, yeah. As someone who's been in an abusive relationship, it's, you don't always know that's what you're in until you're out of it. I hope she's okay. Paul Myra Media, thanks for the $10. No, you had to have Venti on because you completely lied about not seeing her text to come on the show over and over and over again because you couldn't face up to everything you were told by Nina. No, I've talked about this already. I told Venti I didn't see her text because I didn't want her to like overwhelm my guest. And I didn't think she could handle the truth, so I lied and said I didn't see it. Because, she's autistic. She sometimes has trouble like understanding things. So I just in the moment it felt easier to just say I didn't see it. And with the Nina, I explained like the Nina stream stuff. Like it was 2 weeks before my show with Melanie. I had conflicting information, and I didn't think I needed to like grill Melanie about Jeremy. Cameron F, you are either dangerously stupid or malicious. Maybe I'm dangerously stupid. All right, for $2. What's up, everyone? How moderated is the chat? I don't know. I don't even know. Are there even mods on? Kate of the Swiss 1617 for $5. Give Chrissy more money to anchor the trolls. Eat shaft whiners. Eat shaft. Mega crack a mic for $10. Here's my Chrissie Mayr did nothing wrong tax. Oh, thank you. I stand for freedom of speech and MAGA. We got your back, Chrissy. Fuck all you lame ass whiny dudes. Find a new target, losers. And eventually they will. Weekend Chipotle enjoyer for $199. How did the autism tests go for your kid? We haven't had any, but he seems pretty social already, so I think he's good. Nicholas D. Oreo, thanks for the $5. It's a good thing you won't be on F&T. You provide nothing to their discussions. You're a screensaver. That's funny, screensaver. Next to talented people. Bogey 780, thanks for $5. Drama farmers coming into the chat are the chat in the same way that Somalians are Minnesotan. That's funny. Who's it? What's it? For $5. I understand what you are saying about the chat not driving the topics you want to discuss, but it does change the conversation. Wishing you well. Yeah, I guess it depends like how much is going on. And I wasn't prepared to like have that show be about the quartering. I was prepared for it to be about what I wanted to talk about with Melanie. Big Wig Cthulhu for $10. One criticism I've seen was you saying, I'm sorry you feel that way, and people call it gaslighting. I took it as a passive-aggressive F you to a friend who backstabbed you. Is that accurate? In that moment, I was very hurt. by the tone, like what I could. Once I figured out what she was doing, I was like, "Wow, this sucks." Okay, my friend is using me to look good for this group of people on the internet. I felt like she was disregarding my whole hour-long conversation before the stream. So I was like feeling very hurt and like frozen. And I just was not, yeah, when someone's being shitty to you, you're not always going to be in a good position to like apologize. I think that makes sense. Um, Yeah, I didn't feel like when someone's being, outright shitty to you and stabbing you in the back, yeah, you're not gonna be in a good place to offer up an apology. When it's like I did give her a very genuine apology in our phone call before the stream when I had apologized because she told me she was harboring resentment from years ago when Alex Stein yelled at her during a stream, yelled at her for eating a salad and also because she brought up pod awful. I think that's why, she was upset. Okay. Banning super chatters is pathetic for $5. This chat is for subscribers from Sunday that didn't get read. Proceeds to pretend subscribers that sent critical super chats got permanent chat bans. Yeah, I don't know about people getting chat banned. The only ones I know about that got banned were the ones that were spamming. Jay Prezione. Oh, what's up, Jonathan? Thanks for the $10. Chrissy, love to see you live. I understand why Kino is mad, but taking it out on you is just stupid and fair. Uh the backstabbing people did to you should really tell you something about them. It does. Oh, it does. Nicholas D. Oreo, thanks for the $2. Apologies usually start with sorry, you are not. I'm not sorry for having Melanie on. Definitely not. Palmyra Media, thanks for the $10. My only brother died in 2001. I hope my employees understand they're not getting paid because I still haven't gotten over it and I can't pay attention to the world around me. I also raised 5 kids. Wow, that's a lot. I'm sorry your brother died. But that's also, I mean, I don't know if it's sarcastic or not, but if you raised 5 kids, good job. Griffin Dior for $5. Hail, Chrissy. Venti is just a vengeful orphan and chaotically unhinged narcissistic train wreck. I mean, I too have both parents dead, so I guess I'm technically also an orphan. Brian Bally for $2. You talked to OJ. You're not going to ask him about it. That's funny. Nick Knack for $5. Christy, never apologize. And you're right. God forgives those with a repentant heart. Keep up the great work, Jesus is King. Jesus is King. J Cam for $5. Venti is mean, drunk with power from the witch hunt. The mob isn't happy with Jeremy's head, but are targeting his friend and a friend of a friend. True. Steven's Lament for $2. Hey, Chrissy, Jesus loves horses, so you'll be fine. That's funny. This is the audience for 199. Stop attacking my gay boyfriend, Aaron Aaron the mod, you trolls. Brian Bailey, 6858 for $2. I have 3 kids and a job, and I still knew it. Good for you. You're a better person than me, I guess. Ask Pennies for $2. I just want to go back to shit posting in the chat. Oh, you will, Ask Pennies, soon enough. The car joke, the scar joke for $2. We love the accountability mob. Just kidding. Thank you, Johnny Throttle again. At least you know who your real friends are. I do. Oh, I do. Brian Billy for 2. Friends always support friends, even the Pharisees. I'm straight, damn it, for $2. Gummy worms are my favorite. Do you like them? I like the sour ones, honestly. Jay Prezium for $10. Chrissy, would you ever consider doing a political show with Matt Christiansen? Matt doesn't mess with drama BS, and he's about talking about topics logically. I've heard the name, but I don't really know him or his content. But I could check him out. Weekend Chipotle enjoyer for $199. A $300 dono gets less than $5 felts. Let's bring it up again. Wow! Oops, no. All the chirps. All the chirps. Thank you, Johnny Throttle. Thank you. Maga Crackle Mike for $10. It's hilarious that they demanded she read all the super chats, and all they're doing is saying how incredibly stupid this cancel mob is. Stand with Chrissie Mayr, stand with free speech. MAGA! That is funny. Go Soda Frog for $2. Some creators pounce on drama for views too. Sorry for you. Oh, yep. We are seeing that. Sam Demand 4390 for $5. Brittany Deer thinks she's the shit for using terms like gaslit when that word is used. They are automatically correct, you know. Daniel More Business for €5.99. I'll email you later with some stuff that you'll find very interesting in the morning. Venti is not a sane person. I'm not looking to pile on to her. I want to get through the chats and move on, like I think a lot of us do. Jay Prezion for $10. I can't compete with Johnny. I am sorry. I am a poor simp. No, you are not in competition with Johnny. You're great as you are, Jonathan. Rescott for $10. Cernovich has an answer to a non-believers when they call you a hypocrite or fake. That shit does not work on me, demon. Oh, that's a good response. I haven't heard or seen from Cernovich in a while. Maybe he's out of my algorithm. Cam 42 for $5. I admire you for not throwing your friend Melanie under the bus. I am disappointed that your friends at FNT didn't act the same way with you. Well, it's business. 2 penny puppet for $2. I've spent the past week feeling like my dog died. Oh. Honestly, same. Raggedy Man, thanks for the $20. Sorry for the RWI minus of minutes of hate. RWI. Okay, maybe I'm too stupid to understand that, but thank you. Astro, I almost said Astrobot. Astrobot 702, thanks for the $10. Been a fan since the Nick Ricada days when LawTube was peak. Question: would you be opposed to having Jay Dyer on the show? It would be a great interview for those interested in orthodoxy in Christ. I love Jay Dyer. He's been on the show before, but not in some time. So it would be great to get him back. He's so smart. Man, is that guy smart. Wow, just impressive overall. Okay. Thank you. I'm gonna get him back. Avareza for $10. Chrissy was trying to be a loyal friend. It's sad that people struggle to see the value in that. You try. People make mistakes, but in that moment, yeah, I wanted to sort of make both people happy. Dark Hour YouTube for $2. Still saddened to find out you're a natural blonde. I'm sorry. I'm sorry about that. A lot of people are upset about that too. Most is like for $4.99. It makes you look super good when you read negative super chats in a goofy voice. Ignore the point and then say you already addressed it. You haven't. Okay. Thank you. What kind of a voice should I have read this in? Maybe I should read this in like this. It makes you look super good when you read negative super chats in a goofy voice.
Or ignore the point and say you already addressed it. You haven't. What point is this?
Thank you, Mo. You should have just asked me what you wanted to ask. Okay. Isabella Live, thanks for the 5 Canadian. Donate this to people who eat food. That would be the bean. He eats so much freaking food. Matthew Hammond, thanks for the $2. Was Sunday a struggle session? Yes. Yes, it was. Banning super chatters is pathetic for $5. And there it is. You skipped random super chats and chat banned him. Randoms super chats? Who's randoms? And chat banned him. This is why we archived them before you took chat replay down, chargebacks people. Well, yeah, I think people at this point, if they wanted to do a chargeback, they did it already. Yeah, I don't know who this person is or who banned him. So, and the reason why the live chat came down is because I got song copyright for the intro, so we trimmed that, and then when that happens, and I didn't know this until recently, when that happens, like, the live chat goes away. The token robot for $5. I once saw you on a flyer for Legion of Skanks, then you weren't able to make it. What happened again? How's your sets going? I've only done Legion of Skanks one time, and it was I was in, like, an audience panel. Oh, this was so many years ago. It was at the stand. It might have been, like, a Halloween show, but I've never done, like, the proper Legion of Skanks, show that they do. I've done I did, Lewis's other show a bunch of times. Sets are going good. Yeah, kind of pausing because mom life and other things in my life are taking precedence, but yeah, everything is, chaotic, overwhelming, but good. The Isabella Live, thanks to the $5. The show was not titled Mel Answers for Jeremy's Crimes, and Melanie didn't sign up to volunteer to be the one to take questions when the levee broke. True. Thank you, Isabella. Jay Prezio for $10. Do a stream with Kino. I think that's an amazing idea. I'd love to see it. It's amazing how there's more drama with Simcast and not your old paid show Westbot. Right? Isn't that funny? I guess that's the protection of the paywall there. Jay Shank, 199. We'll miss you on FNT. Aw. Mark 12 through 17. Thank you for the 5 New Zealand. I hope you tell the FNT guys to F off. They clearly are not friends. They demanding you pay for the sins of friends is moronic. Well, they're doing what they think is right for their show. Mr. Zeeb, thanks for becoming a new member. Well, thanks, Mr. Zeeb. Pika, thank you for $5. On his deathbed, Ashton will smile, recalling every life he touched, then die alone at 34, with Satan himself welcoming him home. No, we don't want that for him. Ludicrous for $20. Damn, this is all bullshit. I hope to see you tomorrow on FNT. Well, I'm not going to be on it, but still watch it if you like the show. Jonathan Prezion, thanks for the $10. Just to explain that joke for you, Chrissy Tism or whatever was Jeremy's hiding podcast most don't even know about. People loved it, but he recently deleted it. I never got to listen myself though. Just to explain that joke for you, Chrissy. Tism or whatever was Jeremy's hiding podcast. Oh, Tism. Oh, okay. Yeah. I heard about this that he deleted an old podcast that was like 7 years old or something. Zombie Slayer Gaming. Thank you for $9.99. Love you, Chrissy. Don't let the haters get you. Thank you. Oops. I did the wrong sound effect. Thanks, Zombie Slayer. Nice to see like new people in the chat. Beanie for $5. You actually did ask Mel about the quartering being accused of flagging. The mob is conveniently ignoring it. Yes, they are. I just didn't ask her about it in the way that was sufficient for them, I guess. I touched on it, but I didn't obsess about it like the chat demanded I do. Okay. Thank you, Beanie. Mom, Daddy for $4.99. Johnny here. Are you going to donate the super chat money to Toys for the mentally ill half black tots? No, I have a tat. I have my own tot who very much needs toys and food. This kid eats so much food. I never expected a 2-year-old to literally eat more than I do. And he needs clothes. He's growing out of anybody with kids knows this. You grow out of clothes like sometimes every couple months. Okay. Orange soda TR for $5. I watched the stream in question. There was no actual criticism in chat. It was all emojis and insults. They literally just talked about Mel's wedding. Yeah, we tried to. We tried to get to those topics. We didn't really talk about them very much. Yeah, people are like, "Oh, why don't you listen to the chat? Why don't you respect the chat?" It's all angry and it's all emojis and brooms and all caps like vile comments. So hard to respond to that. Thanks, orange soda. Boop, 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 boop. Boop, 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 boop. Boop, 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 boop. Oh gosh, is this? Oops. All right, I'm touching buttons. And my phone's about to die. Wow, is this the real quartering? The quartering. Is this really you? Thanks for the $20. Can't wait to see you live on Friday Night Tights tomorrow since they totally didn't fire you because they are totally not canceled pig SJWs. I hope not. I hope I'm not canceled. Thank you, the quartering, if that's actually the quartering, or if it's just a quartering. Bird up. Oh my gosh, bird up. Thank you for $100. Wow. Wowie, wowie. Thank you, bird up. Bird up. Oh, bird up. You get a chirp. I should really add more bird sound effects to my soundboard. The bean and I are really getting into birds. Like I got him 2 backyard bird books with like you can push there's all the different birds on the side and you can push like and you can hear all the different chirps they make. Thank you, bird up. Hey, Chrissy, I'm surprised that you're able to stream comfortably with all the knives that have been stuck in your back. Anyway, let me be the first to wish you a Merry Christmas. Wow, thank you. Thank you, bird up. No, I mean I had to stream tonight. I had to get through all the super chats that I didn't get to from Sunday. No, that's the right thing to do. So, yeah, no, am I in a great place right now? No, but, I had to do right by the people that sent the super chats. And thank you for sending this one. Geez, appreciate it a lot. Wow. Syracuse Graper for $2. You not being a real redhead shocks me more. Oh no, I'm so sorry. That would have been a tough thing to keep up though, because you guys would have seen like the roots come in and then people have questions. I definitely probably maybe I think I probably act I don't know. Do I act more like a blonde or a redhead? Okay. Thank you, Daniel Moore Business for €5.99. I'm 19. 19 years old? What are you? You're just a baby. I'm 19. I was introduced to you via FNT when I was like 15. Oh my God. How are you allowed on you? 15 is just like, it's so crazy. Like, I can't imagine me being 15 and having YouTube. Then I discovered that you ripped Bowen Yang a new one. Oh, fuck. Bowen Yang hates me so much. That's so funny. Like, what a specific thing to remember. You ripped Bowen Yang a new one. It made me subscribe immediately. Yeah, I guess he tweeted, and I made this my Twitter background at the time that it happened. This was before he got on SNL. He tweeted like nobody in New York City comedy respects Chrissie Mayr, and then I think I responded in such a way and he just got so roasted that he ended up deleting his Twitter account. It was really funny. But he's doing great now. So, um Morty Smith, thanks for the €2. Are you surprised with how quick Carl WATP turned on you? I haven't listened to any of his content in a long time, so I don't know. I don't know about this. Again, I'm so fucking busy. Like I barely have time to catch up. Stupid questioner. Wow. Yay. Holy crap. This is like thank you. Extremely generous, you guys. Thank you, stupid questioner, for the 99.99. If you had to watch one movie every day for the rest of your life, what would it be? Gosh, this is so hard because I feel like there's so many crucial movies that I haven't seen yet. And I'll have these discussions with Frank every once in a while. He'd be like, have you seen like Frank and I have been together 12, almost 12 years, and there's still he'll bring up a movie that I haven't seen. He'll be like, you haven't seen this movie? So what if my favorite movie is something I haven't seen yet? Like we watched Schindler's List the other day, and I was bawling. Like it was really I can't believe I hadn't like I knew it was about the Holocaust, but I didn't really like know what the movie was about, and I was like cry I was like really crying. I'm so easy to make cry when it comes to movies and stuff. But wow, one movie every day the rest of my life. That's really tough. Wow, that's so tough. Okay. It's funny because I feel like the movie I have been watching every day for a long time has been Labyrinth because the baby, like, loves it. Like, sometimes we fall asleep to something. Usually Frank's the one putting him to bed, but I really, really have been watching Labyrinth every day for what feels like a month. This is such a hard question. Wow. I'm, like, actually stumped. Hmm. Like, I could answer this so much more easily with TV shows. Like, what TV show would you watch every day? I would probably say Seinfeld. Um, wow. All right, I'm gonna have to come back to this. I'm, like, genuinely stumped. Jay Prezione, wow, thank you for the $50. Thank you, Jonathan. Felted actual comes Felted actually comes from the felt at a casino table. Oh, shit, I didn't know this. Means you're out of luck or you're out of money, but kinos definitely should be changed because felting is also a task that women do, which you create by needling, which I think is a better definition. That's funny. I like that you looked into this. That is clever, though. Clever lingo. Casca, thank you for the $20. So you read those brutal chats with Melanie Mack on your stream. If that's not challenging her, I don't know what is. Considering the situation, I think you handled the interview quite well. Cheers, Chrissy. Thank you, Casca. Yeah, I read every super chat from that episode with Melanie, except for one that I think this guy was being very shitty about my murdered dad, and I just was not in the fucking mood. So but that's why I was like, all right, even though she's getting increasingly more upset, like, let me just get through these super chats. And I felt like, I guess she's answering them to the degree to which she wants to. Thank you, Casca. Saratoga, thanks for the 9.99. I appreciate your admission about the text. You seem to imply Venti chose work over friendship on Sunday. Oopsie, hold on. Oopsie, oopsie. Hold the phone, hold the phone. Da, 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 da. Okay, okay. I'm getting like the baby is going through like a freaking leap too. Okay. Okay, here we go, Saratoga. Thanks for the 99. 999. Okay. Hawkeye. Um. Saratoga, I appreciate your admission about the text. You seem to imply Vendi chose work over friendship on Sunday. Why don't you think the primary reason is that she was genuinely angry, if not overly so, if not overtly so? Well, to me, it came off like if you're genuinely angry, that's something you deal with in private. You don't, you don't like let someone feel the full wrath over a live stream because to me that's like performative. So if you value someone's friendship, then that's a private thing that you work out instead of, like with an audience. So it came off to me like really bad faith. Most is like 247. Thanks for the 999. Chrissy, you did an impression of Frosk and Mercante on a show with 10 other people. You all made dozens of videos about them. Why is that not a harassment dog pile? But when you get criticized, it is. I think I understand this point. Yeah. Are you a fan of either of them? Are you like a Frosk or like Mercanti fan? Yeah, I think with Frosk, the big criticism was how she performed on like her G4 show and like yeah, like that whole rant about um with like gaming. Whereas like with me, mine was like a kind of a I don't know. I don't know if I would equate like podcasting. I don't know if I would make a direct correlation between the two. But thank you for the super chat. And I kind of get what you're saying. J. Prezion, thanks for the $10. If you really want to play into the joke, you should do a felted stream and call it that. I always thought it's a missed opportunity. Try felting the women version. Try felting the women version. Google, you'll see what I'm talking about. I don't wanna take their shtick, Jonathan. That's their thing. Awakener 1, thanks for the $5. Your favorite art model is still here. Still watching, not planning to change that, certainly not because of this. Thank you, Wackener. J Kim 42, thanks for the $5. I didn't know Venti's autistic. I'm sorry I called her mean. Still on your side against the mob, though. Thanks, J Cam. Nightshade Media Group. Thanks for the $10. Done with the Y99. Hail the 34D. Is that me? Actually, that's not my bra size anymore. That's a funny, like, I'm gonna call my community the 34D. Dan Vicious, thanks for the $2. Rumble, yo, Rumble, baby. Oh, let's see. Oh shit. Actually, I didn't have Rumble up. I don't know if there's any Rumble rants coming in. Oh lordy. Or maybe they are coming in. Let me just bring up Rumble just to be sure. Just to be sure. Okay. Looking at Rumble. I don't see any Rumble rants here. Okay. Okay, but a lot of horrible comments. Hello, Rumble. Okay. Yikes. A lot of scary people. All right. Jonathan Prezione, thank you for the $20. Oh my God, Chrissy, this is you're still really all excited about this idea. Oh my God, Chrissy, this is a brilliant idea. You need to do a felted stream that is basically a sewing technique that women do where you can create things. And this is perfect for you being a mom and making toys for a child. I do like the idea of doing a sewing stream, but I'm not gonna take their catchphrase. Thank you, Jonathan, though. Chrissy is a lying sack of Jeremy. Thank you for gifting 50 Chrissie Mayr memberships. Wow, very generous. Thank you. And another 20 Chrissie Mayr memberships from Chrissy is a lying sack of Jeremy. Thank you. Mr. Zeeb, thank you for the $9.99. Throughout all this, I just kept trusting in the words of my favorite YouTubers that you are a nice person. I just wish that they would have also trusted in those words. Oh, thank you, Zeeb. Thank you, Zeeb. RZ the legend. Thank you for the $4.99. I think it'd be great for you to have Kino Casino on to honestly hash this out. I say this as a Kino bro myself. At least it would be entertaining. I mean, I don't even know if that's something they're interested in. I don't know if that's something they want. I don't know. Jonathan Prezione, thanks for the $10. Take my money and buy a you're really into this idea. And buy a felted machine, please. I'll hook you up with the info you need. Thank you, Jonathan. You're funny. A feline named VJ, thanks for the $5. So are you not allowed on FNT or just in a cool down period? I'm in a timeout. For a while. K to the Swiss, thank you for the $10. Chrissy, buy a bunch of fake knives. Put them behind you before going live and occasionally pull one out and make some comments about feeling something in your back. That's really funny. You're funny. Okay. Oh my gosh. The quartering? Is this the quartering? Thank you for the super chat. I'll happily pick you up at the same salary they pay you and never ever have to talk about drama. You just have to be you. It is heartbreaking how your friends turned on you for a few bucks. It's so heartbreaking how the anti-SJW folk became a SJWS. If this is really you courting, I don't know what's going to happen with the F&T, so I'll have to wait and see there. I am still, I guess, officially on the show. I'm just in a timeout. Astrobot for $5. You got to have Friar Casey breaking in the habit of Father Frank Pavone on the show. They are great. Breaking the habit. Okay. Friar breaking the habit. Oh, he's a Franciscan. Oh, cool. Okay. I'll look into that. Yeah, I haven't had any, like, of those types of people on the show yet. Okay. Beep, 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 boo, boo. Okay. Boop, beep, 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 beep. Daniel Moore, Business 199. Thanks for the €249. Below and weighing. Censored for YouTube. That's funny. That's funny. That's funny. Palmaria Media, thanks for the $10. By not shutting off super chats tonight and just reading the missed ones is yet another bad decision on your part, as you're drifting of all the ones you have hurt and continue to deceive. Well, here I am reading them. Jonathan Prezi own, thanks for the $10. It's not Kino, stick felting. He's like not letting this go. It's funny. It's not Kino, stick felting does well on YouTube for women. The joke is a play on words, and you can take up a cool new hobby, make toys for your child, and make money doing it. I don't think I have time for another hobby right now, but who knows? Grab Thar's hammer. Thanks for the $10. Hey, it was great meeting you at MegaCon. Oh, cool. Okay, I can't really see your face on this, so I don't really remember. It was great meeting you at MegaCon. Sorry that you're mixed up in all this. I was the one in a Roman car. Oh, now I remember. Glad to have you on the team. Thank you, Grab Thar's hammer. Not Jeremy Hambley. Can anyone spot me $120 I ran out of bills? What kind of pills? Wow. Okay, cool. I didn't think I would get through those. Okay, okay, okay. Let's see. Lot of oranges, lot of oranges on Rumble. Hard to okay, it's basically just oranges on Rumble. Okay. Okay, cool. Cool. Dan Vicious for $2. Jeremy, you need to own up to all this and stop lying. Okay. I want to watch this video that I really wanted. I really wanted to watch this video actually on Sunday, but something prevented me from getting through it. Okay, let me get these. RZ the Legend. Thank you for the $4.99. The biggest problem with YouTube beef is that content creators talk about each other, never to each other. Well, not me. I very much talked to the people who I thought my friends were. But yeah, it's true. It's true. And you know what? Like part of the reason I was looking forward to talking to Melanie so much is it had been so long since I actually had spoken to her. So, yeah, actually there's truth to that. So, it's a good reminder to just call people on the phone. Night Train 621, thanks for the $10. Love you, Chrissy. Love F&T too. I was disappointed in the way some of them acted. Reminded me of the way Tucker was attacked for not excoriating Fuentes compulsory speech isn't free speech. No, it is not. No, it is not. Okay. I really wanted to watch this video. This is so unrelated, but wouldn't it be nice to get to something fun for once? Okay. This is my boy. I love him. I've really gotten into watching UA Eats. Just for some context, the Chicago bully incident video at Mr. Beef is now circulating online again. Someone else posted it on TikTok, so I posted it. Here's a short just to have the official footage up. It completely exploded as a short, so I decided to post the full altercation here. YouTube Shorts required me to trim it to 3 minutes. Oh, okay. So this is like the 6-minute version. So this guy, Yue, he goes around, he's so Asian. Like people have joked like that he gets more Asian the more he enjoys something. It's just like such a funny thing to say. Oh God, looking at this, looking at him like just holding a sandwich made me hungry. So he is about to eat this sandwich, like and he's not a ostentatious guy. Like he's not obnoxious. He's very mild mannered. So he's just sitting down to eat the sandwich and do a review. And there's a guy who just attacks him, like, will not just is very upset by the fact that he's filming. Let's watch it. Okay, here it is.
Stop doing that.
I really want to enjoy my food. Can you stop doing that? What a strange reaction to have. Like, he doesn't even have the camera. Is this better? He doesn't even have the camera pointed at the whole restaurant. It's literally just pointed at himself.
I was here first.
Do whatever you want.
I was here first.
He's still so sweet throughout this whole thing. Like, I love this guy. This video has made me like this guy even more.
I was here first. What's the difference between me doing this and talking to someone next to me?
Don't worry. I'm gonna put on some music for you now.
All right, go ahead. I asked the people around me. They said it's fine. You came. I was here first.
It's a public place.
Yeah, so I'm here. I'm allowed to talk. If I were talking on the phone, would that be different? There you go. But people are
It'd be equally annoying. Okay, so it's just this one couple
talking over there. I was here first. If you don't like it, you can move up to the other side of the table.
Oh, are they at the same table? I wonder if it's like long bench seating.
All right, that's what I thought. Come on. All right. So, anyways.
It's pretty awesome, isn't it?
All right. So, anyway.
So annoying. Like, if you find somebody, I don't know, just go. I mean, this seems like a small sandwich joint. Just eat your shit outside if this guy's annoying you.
Let's try the sandwich here.
Hope you have a day job.
Oh, get a day job.
I do have a day job. This is my day job.
This is a very empty day job, if I would say.
This is my day job. This is my day job. This is what I do.
He's like, this is an empty day job. Like, well, he likes doing it. That's all that matters. Yeah, I don't know. Where does that judgment come from? Wonder if he's jealous. Wonder if he's like, oh man, he makes money just eating a sandwich on camera. I wish I could do that shit.
I came here to Chicago just for this. What is your day job? Let me ask.
Yeah.
What is your day job?
I don't have a job.
You don't have a job?
No.
Oh, that's wonderful. So you're gonna lecture me about a job when you don't even have one yourself?
Yeah.
All right. So you just walk around.
He has a job. He just doesn't want to tell.
Telling people what they can do, what they can say, and what they can't.
Absolutely.
All right. Great.
Yeah.
Great. Awesome. All right. Would you let me do my job then? I'll eat. I'll leave. Then you guys can enjoy.
Yeah.
Sound good?
Why don't you go outside and do this?
Because I'm in a public place. You said so yourself. I'm in a public place. I'm allowed to do this. I asked the people around me. They said it's fine. I was here first. If you don't like it, you should go outside.
And good for him for asking.
I'm allowed to do
around
this.
him. Like, most people don't even do that.
What's that? Oh, it's okay.
All right. Let's give this a try.
So now he's gonna bite the other end of the sandwich, or maybe he had to get a brand new one. Or maybe he just had to bite the other end to make it look like it was his first take.
You know, it's pretty good. It's very, very juicy. I think I probably feel like maybe I'm comparing it too much to Al's when I came here a few years ago to Chicago. I feel like I liked the twist that Al's added to it, like all the spices, like the it kind of like makes it more unique of a flavor. I feel like this one compared to that is a little bit more bland, which is okay. Like I think it doesn't necessarily need like big strong flavors, but for me, I feel like at least some basic seasoning like salt or pepper, I feel like maybe it could be turned up a little bit, but that's just my opinion. I think that the flavor could be a little bit stronger, like the other things they put in.
Mocking me again. Greasy. Oh, so greasy.
Like the other things that they put.
What a douche! What a douchebag! Like, what is this? I don't know. I kind of want to like have a conversation with him and be like, "What's behind this? Who hurt you?"
You're running out of words.
Oh! I have a great job. Oh!
You're running out of words.
Oh! I have a great job. I make 6 figures. Oh yeah, I'm here. I come here and I complain about other people eating their lunch. Yeah. I don't have a job myself, but I complain about other people. Oh yeah. Oh great.
Is Yue saying in this moment that he makes 6 figures, or is he making fun of this other guy making fun of him that He makes 6 figures. That's not clear.
Great. Other people were there first, and I tell them that they have to leave because they were there first because I want them to leave because I don't give a shit. All that matters is that I get what I want. I get what I want. I get what I want. That's all you get. That's all you got. Oh, that's great. That's great.
I didn't come here to hear a lecture, man.
You started it. You started it. You started it. Sit over there. You'll be far away. I'll be done in literally 3 minutes.
You're gonna keep going. You're gonna be sorry. You're gonna be very sorry.
You're threatening me?
I'm doing exactly what I'm doing. You should shut the up, and
Holy
let everyone eat in
shit.
peace. We can get the out of here.
How did this escalate? I'm rewinding this.
You'll be far away. I'll be done in literally 3 minutes.
I didn't come here to hear a lecture, man.
Hear a lecture. It's not like he's doing this in a sit-down restaurant. This is a sandwich joint.
Started it. You started it. You started it. Sit over there. You'll be far away. I'll be done in literally 3 minutes.
You're gonna keep going. You're gonna be sorry.
What?
You're gonna be very sorry.
You're threatening me?
I'm doing exactly what I'm doing. You should shut the up.
This is out of nowhere. This is so ridiculous. I think this man should
Let everyone
be
eat in peace. We can get the out of here.
They said I could sit here.
Don't speak for everyone. He asked.
I asked everybody.
That's good. It took what, almost 4 minutes of this guy. Well, when did he start getting berated? Right away. Less than a minute in. So it's been 3 minutes. Finally, somebody says, like, okay, no, he's a good dude. We're okay with him here. Wow.
Asked everybody. They were here.
Decided to move close to him when you could have sat
Yeah,
somewhere
that's
else.
true.
There was nothing going on
He
at that
wasn't
point.
speaking when we first sat
I
down.
have a right.
I was.
Go somewhere else. I don't know why that's so difficult.
I was speaking before.
Speaking before,
I was.
You had a segue where he was changing food.
I was speaking.
The world, it doesn't have to be on the. But yeah, but you know
That's
what?
what this
I have
is
a
about.
right to.
That is 100% the beef of this guy. He's one of these people. The world doesn't have to be on the effing internet. You know what this sounds like to me? Like, this sounds like a boomer response, or like a boomer parent who doesn't understand why their kid. Because at this point, if you're a millennial parent, you understand why people are on their phones so much. But it reminds me of like a boomer parent, not understanding how you talk to your friends on your phone, you text mostly instead of phone call. So that's why you're on your phone so much. You're texting with people. This whole I don't understand. My whole life is not on the internet, but he should understand that some people's lives are on the internet. And he's just judging it. He looks down at him for what he does. He probably is resentful. He probably is resentful because he looks at him doing this sandwich video. He's like, oh, he has an easy life. And maybe this guy has a blue collar job where he busts his ass and he works really hard.
But yeah, but you know what? I have a right to sit here in peace and eat.
I have a right to sit.
Yelling about food.
I have this right to sit here. It's a public place.
Public spot, so I get to do what I do as well. Okay, same exact
Your
way.
rules don't apply to a public space.
And his
You can
rules
go
don't apply to me.
And
You want to
decide
stand up
that
for
it's a
something,
public
right? Don't stand up for something.
It's not public space. This is a private business.
This is a private.
But
This
you're not the owner.
No,
You
I'm not.
don't.
I'm just telling you.
this is a public place.
Yeah, you can. What do you guys think? Should he not be filming?
He said so himself.
She's a lawyer and I'm a surgeon. Okay.
Oh, he's a surgeon? Well, that changes things. She's a lawyer and I'm a surgeon. Wow. Yeah, you know what? He probably is I have a serious job where I'm under serious pressure. And look at this guy. He gets to just make money eating a sandwich. He probably is jealous. He probably is like, oh man, that looks like fun. I have to fucking sew somebody's heart together.
I thought you said you didn't have a job.
Yeah, because it's not for you to know what I do.
All right.
Okay? It's
All right.
not for you to know what I do.
All right.
Yeah,
All right.
believe me.
All right.
I actually do something for a living.
All right.
I
Wonderful.
actually do something for a living. Yes, he's totally judging him. Wow. That's shitty.
Wonderful.
Wonderful, yeah.
Wonderful.
Hope you catch up with that.
All right. Wonderful.
You catch
Wonderful.
up with that. What does that even mean?
All right.
Wow. And
Oh man.
this couldn't be a nicer guy. You know what I mean? Do you guys ever watch some of those First Amendment auditors? Not all those guys are super nice. some of them guys look like they love the confrontation. He's not leaning in. He's standing up for himself, but he's being very polite.
I like how he was unemployed and he suddenly became a surgeon at the end. Yeah, thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Yeah.
You're more thick skinned than I am.
Thank you.
That I feel like would have really triggered him even more, and they probably would have come to blows over it.
Yeah.
Good luck with your video.
Thank you.
Oh,
I appreciate you asking.
Yeah.
I understand that you're taking in your own space. You're moving the camera to where, like,
yes,
Yeah.
he's being super considerate. He's even like pointing the camera up.
people are in it and stuff.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
understand that behind the scenes, but
Sounds good.
people are looking at it, they look like the sex is like
Yeah.
having a normal conversation.
Sounds good. I appreciate that.
Aw.
Thank you. What's your name?
Savannah.
Savannah. Thank you so much. All right.
What's your
It was a redhead.
Sure. It's a UA Eats.
UAE? It's on YouTube.
Yes. Yeah. Thank you so much.
And he got another subscriber out of it. Look at that. Wow. How fun. Okay, I've got a couple more in and then I'm going to wind down. It's 12 o'clock already. The Master's Whip, thank you for the $10 Canadian. Is Huck the Heather's Bull? I don't understand this reference, but thank you. Big Wig Cthulhu, thank you for the $20. Someone should remind Gary Ryan and Goodyear that Cap, Wolverine, Luke Skywalker, and Aragorn would have your back regardless of the mob. Ask Gary about what Cap says about the tree beside the river of truth. Should I look that up? Why can't I type the river of truth? Beep, boop, beep, boop, beep. The phrase "plant yourself like a tree beside the river of truth" is a famous quote originally by J. Michael Straczynski for Spider-Man. In the comic, Captain America delivers this speech to Spider-Man to emphasize standing up for one's beliefs regarding a public pressure. The quote reads, "Doesn't matter what the press says, doesn't matter what the politicians or the mob say, doesn't matter if the whole country decides that's something someone wrong. Wait, doesn't matter if the whole country decides that something wrong is something right. This nation was founded on one principle above all else, the requirement that we stand up for what we believe, no matter the odds or consequences. When the mob and the press and the whole world tell you to move, your job is to plant yourself like a tree beside the river of truth and tell the whole world, no, you move." Oh, that's really nice. Thank you. Thank you, Big Wig. And the final super chat from not Jeremy Hamley. Thanks for the $4.99. I don't abuse pills, trolls. I am a victim of harassment. I am tired of being witch hunted, and my script fell in my piss bucket. Now I need $125. Thank you, not Jeremy Hamley. All right, cool. Thank you guys for watching. I just wanted to, it was important for me to get through the super chats that I couldn't get through on Sunday. And wow, we got to watch a fun video too. So it's a win-win. I'm not gonna be on F&T tomorrow, but I will be doing Simpcast on Sunday. So I guess I'll see you guys there. Thanks for watching. Love you. Bye.